here.
Not happening.
Glad we got those 4.
That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's.
No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Keller in at the 5.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Here's Fox. Johnson outside. Williamson against Murray. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Murray.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help?
Where the defense is inexcusable.
Now here's Johnson. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 5 now.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Fox passes to Terry. Here's Claxton. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Keller. Kicks to Ingram. Stevenson passes to Keller. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The 3 from Johnson bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Terry outside and taken away by Johnson. Up the floor. And that one's good. Ingram.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And Murray's got the ball here for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Outside, Fox. Offensive rebound.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The Kings have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
Sometimes quality shots can come late in the possession, so we'll see if they can play deep into the shot clock. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 12. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Johnson's got 14.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Fox, the bounce pass. Johnson kicks to Terry. From about 19 feet, and that one hits back iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Back to Stevenson. On the wing, Johnson launches a three. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pelicans. The Kings trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Terry. Fox against Stevenson. Pocket 6. Fox passes to Claxton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Anthony's checked in for the Kings.
You can tell he's...
Fox dishes to Murray. Johnson outside. They need this. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Ingram. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game. Fox passes to Johnson. Back to Fox. Johnson outside. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And the Kings making a change here. Richards is checked in. Johnson from outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 4 assists now tonight. Johnson outside. Murray surveying the D. Here's the pass to Fox. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They lead by 14. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Murray finds Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Johnson. 22 points for him. And taken away by Johnson. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Fox. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the 3. Fox really working on improving in that area.
Stevenson passes to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
For Sacramento, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Pass to Logan. And here is Fox. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Back to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Got it from 16 feet.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
New Orleans leading by 14. Ivos Johnson. Harden the pass to Johnson. Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Johnson, that's for 2. Kicks it out to Harden. Johnson with it. And he has 28 points for the game. And the basket is good. 30 points for Johnson.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Johnson. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
To the inside. That's now 32 points for Johnson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Anthony. The Pelicans make their last shot. Logan the pass to Fox. The three-pointer no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the shot goes in.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Kicks it to Anthony. And taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Jones. New Orleans moving it around. Hits it from three-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Sacramento's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Harden against Fox. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Sacramento. Here's Richard. Covered by Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substituting on the court.
You gotta love strong defense, especially
Grow a lead by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
New Orleans leading by 23. That team's making some changes here. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Murray out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony, and it's Terry in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The baseline J. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. New Orleans gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Johnson from outside, and the Pelicans miss again.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Anthony finds Murray. Some solid defense from Johnson.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shot.
Clearly a foul.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw.
Terry at the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 44% from the field in the second. Anthony kicks to Murray. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Sacramento, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Johnson surveying the floor. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Richards got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Good on the second free throw. Pelicans leading by 23. Johnson inside. Terry covering. Johnson can't hit. The Kings shooting about 42% so far. Stevenson against Anthony. Passes to Murray. And Terry up top. Offensive rebound. Richards goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ingram outside. Drives to the hoop.
He has the physicality to get through the contact and still get to his shot. Ingram a tough cover for the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
And so he hits both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Kings have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
The pass to Richards. The feed to Anthony. The shot, no good. Good D by Stevenson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And that one's good. Ingram.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Again, the miss by the Kings.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 37 points for Johnson.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Johnson kicks to Terry. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Outside Anthony. 5 to shoot. Here's Richards. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Ingram. Johnson left side. Fires from deep. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And it's Anthony with the jam.
He just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
And it's Terry with the ball for Sacramento. Knocks it loose. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right, and just not playing their best.
Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Dance team, make some noise.
Here's Johnson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Fox finds Murray. The 10-footer. Shot by Terry, no good.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
11 feet away. And it's Ingram missing. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
The assist.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Bucket is good. Stevenson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Johnson against Ingram. Pass to Richards. Johnson left side. Passes it to Kelly. He kicks to Stevenson. And there's the pass to Kelly. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Johnson can't get it to go. And for Sacramento, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Fox, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Johnson. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was terrific. He had an impressive number of points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Johnson, the pass to Logan. Marion trying to get open. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. He's got 6.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Sacramento has possession. The way he gets it in there. Marion's got 4 points in the quarter. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Williamson, the pass to Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 47 points for Johnson.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
For Sacramento, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. And he sinks the second. 17 seconds left here in the second. Williamson looking it over. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Williamson. Johnson's got 49 points in the game. With 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Johnson. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Keller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Logan. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Ingram kicks to Johnson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Sacramento making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Terry outside. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Terry's got 10 points.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Johnson outside. Terry looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. The offensive rebound. And here's a nice one-handed slam.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Stevenson passes to Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Fox passes to Claxton. The dish to Murray. Kicks to Fox. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Stevenson outside. Back to Ingram. Williamson outside. Stevenson passes to Johnson. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Johnson outside. Back to Fox. Deflects the pass. Pass to Claxton. Back to Terry. Fires from the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Terry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
The Kings have not shot all that well from the free throw line. 6 of 11.
Terry at the line for 2.
Free throw, good. Terry. That one misses. For New Orleans, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Good on the shot.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Fox kicks to Terry. It's stolen by Johnson. For the finish. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half runs.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ingram. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
3 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Murray finds Johnson. The wide open look here for Terry. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And good. He hits it again.
Terry.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shot to stop the run. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Johnson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Fox kicks to Anthony. Fox against Stevenson. Here's Fox. He has 7. Anthony in the corner. And the 3 off target. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Anthony. Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Ingram. Murray, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Washington.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Sacramento making a switch here. Marion's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for New Orleans. Herbert Jones comes in for Ingram. Johnson. Rebound by the Kings. Down low. And then Washington with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Lopez finds Stevenson. Murray against Jones. Now the pass to Johnson. Over Marion. It's tipped. Now Murray. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Pass to Washington. Now Anthony. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is up and in. Anthony's got 10 points.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Stevenson passes to Johnson. And good! There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Passes it to Anthony. Kings moving the ball around. Anthony on the wing. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the paint. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fox kicks to Anthony. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Fox passes to Anthony. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Stevenson. Softly drops in the floater. Stevenson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray for three. And Jones sends it back. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Washington. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And he stays with it. Stevenson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his first basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Washington passes to Murray.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Murray.
That free throw missing.
Substituting on the court, shooting for New Orleans, C.J. McCollum, shooting just 1.
The free throw's off from McCollum. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
We've got De'Aaron Fox. Murray out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Terry in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. He kicks to Fox. Now here's Johnson. Here's Claxton. It's Terry outside. The putback. New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Terry outside. Fox passes to Terry. Johnson for 3. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still Johnson. 0 here in the second.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Kings have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Murray kicks to Terry. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Here's Johnson. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Can they get it? And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
First free throw is good. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Pelicans. So Johnson hits 2 of them. New Orleans dictating the flow. Covered by Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Pelicans, Johnson, 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. And so he makes both from the line. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the pass to Gilbert. To the left side wing. Washington passes to McDaniel. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Just 4 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Marion. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And for Sacramento, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Logan. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
Team is in the penalty.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Johnson outside. McCollum outside. Back to Johnson. It's McCollum on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. That shot no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. For 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Kicks it to McCollum. Lopez outside. And the Pelicans miss again. The Kings shooting around 40% from the floor here. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. McCollum finds Green. Down low. Here's Johnson. The layup missed.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's McDaniel. No good on the 3. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's Johnson. The second effort. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Kings. Gilbert. Lopez covering. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're ahead. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Johnson taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So Johnson hits 2 of them. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Pass to McDaniel. Pass to Gill. He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him.
Johnson at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Logan. Here's McDaniel. On the money with the open jumper.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
The pass to Johnson. And another shot. Can't capitalize inside. And the foul called on MP.
Johnson.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.